All right, let's get right into it. Something big is happening in India's military landscape. I mean, we're talking about a seismic shift here. A whole new era is dawning, and it's being powered by homegrown innovation and some really bold strategic moves.
You see this quote? Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. It's not just a slogan anymore. It is, quite literally, becoming a reality on the battlefield. We're talking about everything from the roar of brand new jet engines to the silent flight of hundreds of drones. This isn't just about national pride, it's a real tactical advantage. Okay, so let's really get into what's going on.
Now, today, we're going to break down some incredible new hardware, look at new threats popping up on our borders, and we're going to dive into a global flashpoint that could drive oil prices to levels the world has never, ever seen. So you're going to want to stay till the end because some shocking things are about to be revealed in this explainer. All right, let's get back to it.
So, here's our roadmap. We'll start with India's self-reliance engine. Then, we'll look at a world on the brink. After that, new fronts and new threats. And we'll wrap up with a moment for respect, tribute, and a big question for all of us.
All right, first up, India's self-reliance engine. This is really the heart of the matter, powering the nation's ambition, quite literally.
You know, for the longest time, the Achilles heel of India's fighter jet program has been one thing: the engine. We could build fantastic airframes, top-notch avionics, but the engine, the heart of the beast, we've always had to rely on others for that. It was a massive vulnerability. Well, until now.
And the key to this whole shift is a concept called transfer of technology, or TOT. Now, this is super important to understand. This isn't like going to a store and just buying a piece of equipment. No. This is about getting the know-how, the blueprints, the secret sauce, so you can build it yourself, on your own soil.
And that brings us to this monster deal, the GE HAL F414 agreement. This is an absolute game changer. Why? Because this isn't just some token transfer. We're talking about an unprecedented 80% technology transfer. This engine will power the advanced Tejas Mk2, and it's the foundation for our future 5th-gen stealth fighter, the AMCA. The plan is to have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility right here in India by late 2026. This single deal ends one of our most critical foreign dependencies. Just wow.
And it's not just about future jets. The impact is immediate. For the Tejas fleet we already have, the Indian Air Force is setting up its very own facility to repair their F404 engines. Think about what that means. No more shipping engines halfway across the world to the US and waiting for months. Turnaround times are going to drop like a rock, which means more jets are ready to fly at a moment's notice. This right here is strategic autonomy at its finest.
Now, this push for self-reliance isn't just happening in the air with fighter jets. Oh no, the modern battlefield is changing fast, and India is adapting in a big way. Check this out, over 500. That's the number of new drones the Indian Army has brought into service in just the last 3 months alone.
And we're not talking about some off-the-shelf hobby drones here. This is the Ajit drone swarm from Zupa Geo. It's a whole family of specialized drones. You've got the Mini Hawk, which is an AI-powered bomb dropper, the Mini Shikra, a super-fast tactical drone, and the Mini Falcon, and this is crucial, it can navigate even when GPS is jammed or denied. They're also STQ certified, which is a big deal. It means they're cyber-secure, hack-resistant, and built with over 60% indigenous parts, truly made in India. These are our new eyes in the sky, and they're built and secured right here at home.
The momentum just keeps building. Let's talk about India's new helicopter hub, the Tumakuru factory. The assembly line for the LCH Pachand attack helicopter just got inaugurated there. This is a massive milestone. I mean, we're not just building the world's only high-altitude attack helicopter here. This factory is set to become the central hub for India's entire future helicopter fleet. It's a huge step forward for our manufacturing capabilities.
Okay, so we've talked about all this incredible progress at home. Now we need to zoom out, because the world stage is getting very, very tense. Let's shift our focus to a place that's quickly becoming a geopolitical tinderbox: the Strait of Hormuz.
Here's the situation. On April 13, 2026, the United States put a full naval blockade on all Iranian ports. Let's be clear, this is a massive move with huge, huge repercussions for the entire globe.
And what's really interesting is how this has split traditional allies right down the middle. On one side, you have the US taking an incredibly hard line. President Trump has ordered that any ship trying to break the blockade will be, and I quote, eliminated. But then you look at the UK. Prime Minister Starmer is distancing his country, saying they will not join the blockade and want to find a diplomatic route. That's a serious fracture in the Western alliance.
Iran's response?
It's been absolutely chilling. The Supreme Leader, Khamenei, came out with a direct warning. He said, if the US starts this war, they won't be the ones to finish it. And he's threatened to weaponize oil, to drive prices to a level the world has simply never seen before. That's a threat that affects every single one of us.
But in the middle of all this chaos, there's a really interesting twist: the India factor. According to reports, Iran has actually exempted Indian oil tankers from tolls, giving them a unique neutral transit status. Think about that. While the world is on fire, India is navigating the flames. It's a powerful testament to our independent foreign policy, our strategic autonomy, and our abilities to secure our own interests by keeping lines open with everyone.
So, while those global tensions are simmering, new threats are also popping up much closer to home. The conflict landscape in Pakistan is changing, and it's opening up a brand new front in the Arabian Sea.
For a long time, the Baloch insurgency was fought on land. Hit-and-run attacks on convoys, remote outposts. That was phase 1. But now, we are seeing a major tactical shift. We're in phase 2. The fight is moving from the land to the sea. Baloch fighters just carried out their first ever maritime strike, hitting the Pakistani Coast Guard. This changes the game completely. It's a direct threat to Pakistan's coastal security and critically to its strategic port at Gwadar.
All right, for our final section, let's bring our focus back home. Because at the end of the day, national security isn't just about jets and drones and geopolitics. It's about the men and women in uniform, and it's about the society they swear to protect.
And that's why this story out of South Delhi is so troubling. A brigadier rank officer and his son were assaulted right out in public. An attack on a senior officer right in the nation's capital has, as you can imagine, sparked a lot of outrage. It really raises some tough questions about the respect we show for the uniform in our society.
And as we talk about these challenges, it's so important to pause and remember the true cost of our security. We honor the memory of soldiers like Major Ahmed Deshwal, who made the ultimate sacrifice in Manipur in 2016, and Major Harminder Pal Singh, martyred in Baramulla back in 1999. Their courage, their sacrifice, that is the bedrock of everything.
And that brings us to one final big question, and I really want to know what you think about this. The Army's top commanders are meeting right now. So what should be their number one priority? Is it the constant threat from China? Is it the growing instability in Pakistan? Or is it this new, complicated challenge of hybrid warfare? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you all think.
If you want more deep dives like this, breaking down the issues that really matter, make sure you subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.